Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, sorry that I had to push the stream back about an hour and a half. I ended up waking up later than I had originally planned to, and so, yeah. The stream ended up starting later than it was originally supposed to. And sorry that it's starting a couple minutes late, but you know what? That's fine. We'll live. Okay, there we go. Load it up. Switch that just to live chat. I don't want talk chat. I want to actually be able to see everything. Reorganize this because it's always, damn it, it's always making its own freaking order. And it's annoying because I don't actually care to have buildings and merchants towards the top. Okay. Have we... No, we made the switch to... Well, not really the switch, but we sort of went down the Communist Party path to get them into the leading faction because, yeah, we needed that manpower recovery speed. Don't really need the manpower recovery speed as much anymore, though, so... yeah. I think we would be fine not going down this path anymore. I think at this point we can make do with going down the National Socialist Party path, but to do that I first need to get military power, and I don't have military power, so we can't do that. Who am I? Okay, I'm currently building a spy network. Prolonged peacetime and... really, prolonged peacetime. I'm pretty sure we just got out of a war like a year or two ago, so... Do you really define roughly a year or two as prolonged peacetime? Because I certainly don't. No, I don't really want to lose army professionalism, thank you very much. I got money, let's go and spend it, and let me make sure that, yeah, okay, the microphone is working. Yes, before yesterday's stream, it was, for whatever reason, turned off in Windows. I don't know why. That's got oil. And, yeah, you know, I'm thinking that, after we conquer Africa, I'm probably just going to jump across the ocean to South America. I think we'll be fine after taking over Africa. I don't think I really need to own all of this to be able to take over this, personally. So I'm currently building a spy network in Sudan because I can declare war on them. And if I had the military power... Okay, the US has declared war on Cuba. I think for the second time. Are they actually going to take over Cuba, or are they just going to declare war on them and take some money or something? Because I think that's what they've generally done in all their other wars. They've declared nationalism wars, but have generally just taken money or something. Oh, our commandant died. And I don't care for any of you, so I'm just gonna fire you all. Build a great palace. Do we really need a great palace? I mean, it's 21st century, and I mean, yes, we have a monarch still, but I don't really need the prestige. Or the legitimacy either. So just don't build it, screw it. And it doesn't provide any other bonuses. I mean, if it increased like local defensiveness or something, then I might have been inclined to say yes. But it doesn't do that, so I don't care. God, those things are so freaking expensive, but they are so worth it. That's the issue. I just need one thing. Actually, you know what? I need to get you to, I think, 50%, is it? And there we go. This would get me back access. Well, not necessarily back access, although technically that is the case. But it will get me access to the Imperialism Casus Belli, which means I don't have to fabricate claims anymore, which is going to make this conquest go a whole hell of a lot faster. I'm already not a member of the EU, so it's not like they can kick me out. So, yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and adopt a fascist government. We'll be fine. And I need to give it like a month so the game ticks over and realizes this, so I get back access to imperialism and spread fascism. I only care for the imperialism, though, game. I just want to make sure that's noted. So, declaring war on you will get me a war against Saudi Arabia and Nigeria. So I'll be able to finish off Nigeria. Because of that, I want you to go up there. I don't really need you down here, or up there anymore, so come down here so you can support the other armies. And we're going to finish off the Sudan. Costly embargo. Really? That's a costly embargo. Okay, game. If you say so, I'll take your word for it. I'll revoke my embargo on Spain. And Italy. Because apparently you consider that costly. I don't know why. Okay, the US is occupying parts of Cuba. But again, the question is, are they actually going to take anything? Or are they just declaring the war for the sake of declaring a war? Okay, let you heal up a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and declare the war. You have no new friends. Imperialism. I'm going to conquer Nigeria. And Saudi Arabia will get to live. Because I'm not going to go all the way over to the Arabian Peninsula to conquer them. And Sweden does not care to join a war. That's fine with me, Sweden. I don't need your help anyway. I'm an inferior nuclear power, really, game. I mean, if you say so, I guess I'll have to take your word for it, but I'm not going to let that stand. I hope you realize that. God, root out corruption is way up there. I do not need it that high. Admittedly, I'm not actually spending the money, though, right now, so never mind. Let's just keep it up. I only gotta spend the money when it's actually needed, so... Construct some more nukes, because I don't want us to be considered an inferior nuclear power. And damn, my dog is really snoring in the background. No, Sudan, you're not going to get anything. I'm going to conquer Nigeria, and I'm just going to take as much stuff from you as I can. Which would appear to be conquering you entirely. To be honest, I don't really care for any of those powers, possibly forming a coalition against me. And in the case of Sudan and Nigeria, they're not going to exist anyway. Algeria is basically dead. Chad is also basically dead. Cameroon is too small. We got some islands. We got one of the Congos. And Spain. Yeah, that's not really a threat game, so I'm just gonna conquer you completely. I hope you realize that. And I'll take whatever little money you have. And the US did nothing to... Yep. So it seems that for the US, whenever they use their nationalism casus belli, it is a give us all your money and then give us war reps. That is effectively what the US does when it declares war on somebody in this game. I mean, okay, if you want to do that, be my guest, I won't stop you, but it really results in nothing happening. I just want you to realize that. And Cuba then decides to go into a golden era. I don't think that was your best idea ever. Because that increases goods produced, and you need to give the US 10% of your income as a result of the war reps. Okay, you know what? You turn around. Just go and conquer that. I don't know what the hell Sudan is doing. No Nigeria and Sudan. Well, you know what? I'll piece you out separately. Give me all your money. You say no right now. I could send you over there. I don't really want to, though, to be honest. Just give me all your money, let me conquer you. And we finally found out what the Sudan was doing. They were going way the hell down here to conquer things. Or, well, occupy, rather. And I'm going to kick the game up to 5 speed, because at this point it's just basically a waiting game. Brazil has declared war on Mexico. We got some emigration. Great job. I assume we're still considered an inferior nuclear power because I haven't seen anything saying that that modifier went away. So we're just going to have to continue to build more nukes that effectively have no real purpose, but whatever. Saudi Arabia, if you want to leave, I'll just let you leave. You don't have to do anything. But it seems that's not what you're willing to do. Which I think is silly, because if I were you, I would just leave. Because it's obvious you're not going to be able to succeed. The US has put a trade embargo on China. And we have our moon colony. I don't need the gold, so nobility cannot be bought. No, Sudan, you're gonna give me everything I want, or this war is... Oh, shit. I did not expect Saudi Arabia to go over there and start liberating Sudan territories. And I just lost the admin power I got from that previous event. Construct more nukes, because apparently we have not reached the point where we are considered good enough, or have enough rather. And I guess just go and wait in the capital of the Sudan and wait. I don't really care to go all the way over to Saudi Arabia if I can avoid it. How much ticking war score is it every month? More nukes, thank you very much. It's 1. No. Oh, actually, wow. Gabon is a little ballsy. They're going all the way to Saudi Arabia and occupying it. You know what? That I will not complain about. I don't need that anymore. Now that's gonna happen, okay. Well, I can't make you a vassal because you're too large, apparently. Nor can I take you over. I can force you to release nations, but why the hell would I do that? I really don't care for any of your stuff, so just give me your money and war reps, Saudi Arabia, and then I'll let you be. Oh, one of my military leaders has left us, and my theologian has died. I really don't care who fills that slot, I just want the admin, so... And the UAE is running around conquering Jordan. There we go. So, Saudi Arabia, give me your money and war reps, and we shall call this even, I guess. And then we conquer Sudan. Let's go ahead and declare war on Cameroon. They have no friends. And at this point, I don't have to care what people feel. Again, oh wait, did that say I just lost it? Oh good. That means Cameroon is that weak. God damn it. Congo. This is my stuff, not yours. Okay, damn it. Build more nukes. I don't know how many nukes I need, but build some more. Just so that for the next war, I'm again not considered to be inferior in terms of nuclear strength. Actually... See, you would say no to this, despite the fact that you're currently in another war and you're going to be losing anyway, so... You know what? Fine. Screw it. I'll just take your stuff. What I can for now. Take your money. Oh. Because you're going to take stuff no matter what. And I can't stop you. Because Cameroon doesn't have an army, or if they do, it's somewhere else and is basically dead. Oh wow. Now the US decided to actually take land from Mexico. They didn't do it in their last war for some reason. But this time they actually, wait. No, they must have taken it. Something before. Oh no, they took Belize now. Yeah. I don't know. This is the second war that the US had with Mexico, and this time they decided to actually take stuff. I really don't know why they didn't do it before. And that is something I guess I'll never know. I guess I can just wait out Congo. They won't be able to take anything. I don't want any of these though, game. I don't want your damn ships. I'll build my own ships when I want them. There we go. That's good enough. Canada decides to go into a golden era now. Oh, I should probably go into here and make sure that I increase local autonomy on recently conquered territories. And there we go, that's fine. Gabon. I could actually annex you, it seems now, so let's just go ahead and improve relations. I don't know if I will annex you right this second, but it is something I could do. Now, who are your allies? Chad and Zambia. Okay, Zambia could be a threat. Your friends are Uganda and Congo with a K on the second part of their name. Morocco, what can I do with you? I can't annex you now, right this second if I wanted to. I could declare war on Spain again. And Spain has no friends. Obviously, I would do an imperialism. And I could finish taking their African holdings. What about you? Do I still have a truce with you? No. Well, yes, I do, actually, until... Okay, 8 more years. I could go to war with Ethiopia. They are currently fighting and losing a war against the UAE. Well, they're going to lose that war, more than likely. So I don't really care to fight them right now. I'd actually kind of prefer to clean up this area a little bit. So I think we're going to go with Uganda. 2 armies should suffice. And if not, you know what? Let's go ahead and queue up another army. We're going to make sure it gets built way up here, though, where it's fairly safe. Just to make sure that it doesn't get attacked while being formed up. Game, I don't want... Well, I do kind of want the armies at the top, never mind. Chad's gonna be going it alone, more or less. St. Luca, who are they? Ah, more islands in the Caribbean. There we go. No, I think I'll be fine on the nukes for now, game. I don't think I need any more right this second, so we'll just sort of hold off on that if you don't mind. Okay, Uganda. You just made an alliance with Kenya, who's decided, no, I'm not going to join you. Okay, imperialism. Oh, no, Kenya's guaranteeing your independence. Why? Kenya is not that powerful. Oh, you got some stuff over there that I'll have to take. That's fine. We'll live. Let's go ahead and enter Uganda. I don't need any more nukes right this second, so let's just turn off having the game. Never mind, game. Turns out I do actually need more nukes because somebody here, I assume Saudi Arabia, or maybe it's Congo, I don't know. One of the two has a lot of nukes, apparently. I'm gonna go with Saudi Arabia, though, because I'm pretty sure that uses money. And while they certainly lost a lot of wars, yeah, that uses money. We got our Mars colony. I'll put the game down to 4 speed. I don't need it at 5 anymore. Go and take that stuff real quick. Oh, that's fine. Be my guest, Saudi Arabia. You can occupy my stuff. I don't really care. More nukes. Okay, Morocco is down here helping at least a little. No, Uganda, you're not going to get out of this war just because you want to. Wait, I thought I occupied this. Apparently I missed it. No. My military leaders keep leaving me. Then again, a lot of them are a little bit on the older side, so I can't say I'm too surprised. Sure, why not? I'll declare war on the other Congo after this war anyway. Go over there and try and destroy the Saudi army if you don't mind. And of course now we get poor uniforms on top of being considered to having inferior nuclear strength. Go and reoccupy that fortress. No, our ally's gonna do it for us, so never mind. Just continue trying to chase after the Saudi army. And get the game up to 5 speed. There we go. Finally caught up to them. No, 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 no. Don't let them get away. Go and reoccupy that fortress. Okay, yeah, see, I can't annex you because I don't have an actual land connection to you. Saudi Arabia, I don't mind letting you leave. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It'll always be this way. If you want to leave, I will let you. There we go. Now that they don't have an army, they should be more willing to come to the negotiation table. Just go ahead and quickly reoccupy these provinces. And yet again, let's try to deal with those damn Saudi armies that are just running around occupying shit. More nukes because apparently I need them. The AI, I kind of get the feeling, prioritizes building nukes. Did the U.S. finish its war, or is it still in, it's still in it? Wow. You're just fighting an island. Where the hell is their army going? Well, you're reoccupying stuff down here, which is frankly annoying, to say the least. But I think you might have just run into a dead end, if I'm lucky. Nope, you managed to get away by going through Kenya. Of course you did. I am still going to occupy all of this. All this is mine. Let them handle. I don't mind if they have higher local autonomy. Oh, really? Burundi has decided to get involved. Well, thanks, Burundi. Now you're occupying a province that should be mine. Oh, and so has the other Congo. Of course. Now that I'm fighting and winning a war, they all decide, hey, we should get involved. There's some... You know what? Screw it. I'll let you keep that stuff over there. This is mine now. And give me more nukes, game, because I clearly need them. And I think we're going to go and declare war on the other Congo, which means fighting Kenya, Zambia, and Chad. Okay, maybe not. That would require fighting South Africa. You think you got a couple of extra friends. I still got the truce with you. Could go to war with you. Egypt, Kuwait, Ethiopia, and Syria. You know, I think it would be fine actually going to war with the other Congo, so. Let's go ahead and bring my other armies down here. Or at least tell them to start coming down here. Build those railroads in my vassals' provinces. So imperialism. It's going to be a little annoying to deal with Zambia, I think, but we'll live. I'm sure of it. Oh, you gotta real quick go back into friendly territory and then you can go and attack. I've only got a single general in my entire military. Actually, you know what? No, go deal with Kenya real quick. They're small. Just get them out of the war. More rebels have crossed our borders. Sure, invest in the Navy. I don't really care, so we're not really going to be investing in the Navy. There we go, now you're locked into going there. And I think I'll just do a separate piece with Kenya if the game will let me, without too much of a problem. There we go, speed this up a little bit. Nope. And Kenya, you're gonna give me all your stuff. Or at least as much of it as I'll be able to take. Don't care for blockade efficiency because I'm not blockading anything, so whatever. Oh, yeah, Chad is in this. Okay. Thank you, Morocco, for occupying that for me. I kinda forgot about Chad. Wait, damn it, game. You're giving me a bunch of events. The leader must have all the power, yes. As it stands right now, we shall keep that. Let's go ahead and invade Zambia. Actually go there first and take that province back. Okay, Congo is willing to give up. Or, excuse me, Kenya, rather. Chad can be annexed in a little bit once they realize that they're not going to survive. Try to ease tensions, just to try and keep the EU off of us. Okay, there we go. Chad is now mine. Zambia. Again, gonna try and take as much stuff from you as I can. You know, let's clear that offer. Sure, we'll take a piece like that. Burundi is allied with Angola. Oh, I don't need that diplomat there anymore. Call them back. No, you there. You go there. Our leader just gained some sort of trait. Oh, embezzler, of course. And I could increase militarization, but meh. I've got more things to spend my military power on. And I think at this point we're safe with the nukes, at least for a little bit. So let's go ahead and try and save up so we can go ahead and get to Miltech 94. I believe 99 is the max with the extended timeline mod. So basically after 99, I think we can basically just have them build a bunch of nukes. And just focus on building nukes going forward. But it has been a little while, so I could be remembering wrong. Oh yeah, send them whatever they need. We got plenty of money. I don't know what the cap is. Or no, never mind, I remember. Yeah, the cap for money is like 2 million. That's one instance where the devs did actually put a cap. You can't go over it, and so there is no overflow on it. Like there is with pretty much anything else that gets anywhere near 2 million in Paradox games. If your total amount of soldiers in your army gets over 2 million, you get to end up with negative 2 million troops, and so everyone thinks you're weak. When the reality is you're much stronger than any of them. I don't care for any of these. Okay, let's go ahead and take a bunch of stuff from his Mvia. And I think I can pretty much annex you. Yep. I've got the one person sitting back at home or the one army sitting back at home as our defense, you know, just to be on the safe side, because you never know. Go kill those bandits. And you, well, we're not going to get into war with Zambia again, because we just fought that war against Congo, and that resulted in us taking stuff from Zambia. Ethiopia or Angola, I think, would be our next. Well, or maybe Burundi, but Burundi's allies are Angola and Malawi, so yeah, it doesn't really matter. Admittedly, I wouldn't mind declaring war on you, Burundi, just to get rid of the little green blob within my African empire. It's got oil, so just build it there, I really don't care. Okay, we don't need any more nuclear factories in any place that provide oil, but we could build some regular factories in those provinces, so let's go and do that. And that means actually only one province, so never mind. That reminds me I should go into here and, again, increase local autonomy. Just so that they're not all so pissed off at me. I wish I could automate this process somehow. Just basically say if they have actual unrest as a result of local autonomy, just increase local autonomy. But sadly, that's not something I can actually do, so yeah. Algeria, we have another year. Yeah, a little less than another year. Oh, you. Yes, okay. You go to Ethiopia. You go and border Angola. You go and border Malawi. Once you're done up there, I'm going to actually send you... Well, no, you can stay up there, I guess. Just find a nice province with actual supply limit that can accommodate you, which appears to be none. Wow, yeah, jeez. Okay, find the biggest place around Burundi. Well, I really would love to finish off Algeria, but I only really need one army to finish off Algeria, though I do need a little bit more time. I think we'll be able to deal with them, though, actually, in this stream. The Turk Islands. Which islands are these exactly? These, okay. They're not really producing a resource that I care too much for. Actually, cotton seems to be worth a decent amount. How does that compare to gold out of oil out of curiosity? Okay. It's actually not that far off, which is a little surprising, actually. So you know what? Screw it. Competition is good for everyone. It's not like they're really upset anyway. They realize they've been within the Empire for so long. Well, not really the Empire, but they've been under British rule for such a long time that they're sort of used to it, so they don't care anymore. Oh, yes, I kind of forgot. Let's go ahead and do this whole thing. Okay, I can only really do it against India. So you know what, India? I'm going to make you a rival. I'm also going to embargo you. Who else do I need to embargo? Ah, yes, Malaya. Malaya, you're actually fairly sizable. I'm going to issue an embargo on you. And Brazil. Am I already embargoing you? I am. Good. Just wanted to make sure. Subjects, make sure you all are embargoing my rivals. There we go. Oh yes, I forgot about you. Sure, I'll hire the diplomatic reputation guy. Again, just to keep the EU off of us. How does the EU feel about us, out of curiosity? They are actually surprisingly friendly towards us. I mean, it's barely anything, but still. It's more than Spain, who's not a member of the EU and is pissed at us, so that's probably partly because we fought a war. In which case, I can't say I blame them. Brazil hates us. The US is a little upset at us. They do have a hostile attitude towards us, though. There we go. And just build that everywhere. You know we got tons of money, so you know what? Screw it. Just build all of the manufactories. Most of them aren't going to do much anyway, but gotta find something to do with all that money. Although I do need manpower. Don't care for the local force power, whatever. While forts aren't exactly effective, I don't mind upgrading existing forts. I just am not going to bother building any new ones because, like I said, they're worthless. At this point, they do basically nothing to slow down the enemy. And since I decided not to integrate local militias, I'm going to have a slightly lower manpower recovery. Until when exactly? 2094. And our truce with Algeria is over. You know what? You go over here. Let's go ahead and finish off Algeria real quick. You know, let's just go ahead and declare the war. I don't need to wait for the other army to be in position. Oh, shit. Okay. I guess that's what I get for just looking at who your ally was. So you're allied with Syria. But Spain and Egypt are both guaranteeing your independence. Now, the end result of this is I think I will need all of my armies. Which of course means I'm also going to have to wait a little bit longer. How many leaders can I have? 7. Wonderful. That should be all of my armies with leaders. Except for the Army of Scotland. But you know what? I don't care about the Army of Scotland. Because they're not going to be fighting anybody. Sure, Cape Coast. You can have additional local autonomy. I really don't care. Let's see. Our generals have asked us for funds to conduct a massive military field exercise to enact one of the great medieval battles. Guys, it's 2088. Why would you be holding field drills or field exercises to reenact a medieval battle? I mean, really? I would have gone with, oh, I don't know, a more modern war, personally. But we'll just ignore that fact, I guess, and say, sure, I would like the additional army of professionalism. Ooh, Syria is now in a war, so Syria might decide not to get involved in the war with Algeria. Oh yeah, they're not going to want to get involved. Wonderful. Refugees, let them in for the extra tax base. Thank you very much. Oh, Brazil's deciding to embargo me now. Okay, Algeria, let's go. I'm gonna have to fight Spain. Syria is not gonna get involved, which is fine with me. I'm still gonna have to deal with Egypt, however. I haven't fought Egypt before, so I don't know exactly how good of a fight they're gonna be able to put up. Hopefully not a good one, though, to be honest. I've only got 2 armies in that region for now. I need 3 to deal with Spain, because Spain has been a pain in the past. Imperialism, of course. And let's declare the war. And we're going to get the game down to 4 speed, because... damn it! I need more nukes. I think Spain is probably the one for this war. They built just a boatload of nukes. Holy crap, a 99? What the hell? It's only a tier 9 fort. What? What the hell happened to our siege ability? Wait. Hold on a second here, game. Okay, no. But how the hell is the Algerian capital got such a high defensive rating? It's level 9 fort, which means they have a fortress. And it's also their capital, so they get a +1 for a total of 9. Yes, this leader sucks when it comes to sieging, but it currently has a negative 99% chance of surrendering at the end of this phase? Really? I've got a hard time believing that that's working as intended. I'm thinking there might be a bit of an overflow error. Because that doesn't seem right to me. It's not going up at the end of each phase. Let's try another fortress. Is it still the same? Because, yeah, that definitely doesn't seem to really be working as intended. For lack of a better way to phrase it. God damn it. Okay, it's only this fortress. It's in the Highlands, which adds a +10 to local defensiveness. It's a tier 9 fort, technically speaking. Yeah, that's a bug. I'm fairly certain of that. I think our troops have gotten so good that they now basically suck at sieging that fortress for some reason. I'm pretty sure you guys are set to go home anyway during a war. Or at least I thought you were. No, apparently you're not. Somehow I missed that. I don't quite know how. There we go, siege something from Spain, but they've got a lot of troops sitting right there just waiting. Now, see, I can't take these two provinces, basically, because the fort here in the Algerian capital is just going to liberate them. Okay. Now, in the case of Spain, I don't mind just getting them to want to leave the war. I don't really care too much if I actually take anything from them. I mean, I would love to take something from them, but it's not going to be considered absolutely necessary by me. Okay, come on, get locked in. Thank you. Jesus, that took longer than it should have. Okay, that's goodbye to the Algerian military. At least for the most part. They'll be able to rebuild it to a degree, which is going to be frankly annoying, but can't really do anything about it. Oh good, you're going to catch up to that. Really? You had to die like in the first hour of battle? No, Cam, relax. It's just the mail, if anything. No. I want you to kill that guy. See, I don't think those two armies are going to be enough to deal with that. I need even more troops, I think. I don't care about the Ugandan separatists. At least not right now. I've got bigger things to deal with. There we go. Damn it. Damn rebels. Reoccupy that. I'm just gonna wait. They're gonna have to eventually leave. They'll find that just sitting around there isn't actually doing them any good. Now, Algeria is already somewhat willing to leave the war. But I'm definitely going to have to use like 2 armies to take their capital. Well, maybe my army plus the Algerian, or the, excuse me, Moroccan army there might be enough. I'll give it a shot. I'll take the army professionalism. I don't care too much for the tradition, because that only affects generals. And we've got quite a bit of it as a result of beating the crap out of all of our neighbors. There we go. Now we might actually be able to take their capital. You know, I'm going to use both of these guys to try and take the Egyptian capital. First, take some of the surrounding provinces. Just for the hell of it, really. There we go. Wonderful. How do you like them apples, Algeria? I just took your capital. Which I'm honestly slightly surprised by, mostly because of just the fact that it starts out at a -1, or excuse me, -99%. Oh, our commandant died. Because of course our commandant has to die in the middle of a war. It wouldn't be a Paradox game without your people dying in the middle of a war. Okay, you go there. Actually, go to Cadiz. There we go. Now, Egypt, you're not quite willing to leave the war. Well, you're willing to leave, and I can take some stuff from you. I think I will. In fact, I think I'm just gonna take a bunch of stuff from you, because screw you, Egypt. You got involved in a war that you shouldn't have. You should have never guaranteed the independence of Algeria. If anything, you should have conquered them. In my opinion, that would have been the best option. Because they clearly weren't going to be able to make use of their stuff. Actually, I'm slightly more inclined to go for trying to take the Suez Canal, but nah. We'll do that in the next war. Oh, well, actually, wait, there's a fortress there. Or, well, a castle, at least. Shit. They just had to go and take Cadiz, didn't they? Give me a Commandant game. You know me. No, not a crappy +2 Commandant. They gotta be a +3. Well, admittedly, I keep forgetting that I can upgrade them. Which is a nice new feature, but never really done it. Now, see, if I send any of my armies to attack any of these Spanish armies, the other Spanish army is just going to go to reinforce. Now, the question is, where would I prefer to fight? Could fight in the drylands or in the mountains? To be honest, obviously fighting in the drylands is preferable for me, because the mountains will result in a -2 dice roll for the attacker, and well, I'd be the attacker, so yeah. First things first, let's go ahead and try and get Egypt to leave the war, but that's going to first require me to pretty much occupy Egypt. Is there any way you can? You can, but that requires you to go all the way around. Okay. You see, I don't like that. And I don't want to leave Gibraltar undefended. There we go. Now, I would love it if my vassals would help me. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Morocco, where's your army? I'm pretty sure it didn't get destroyed, but maybe it did. I might have missed it. I frankly don't know. Yeah, I don't see your army, Morocco. What the hell? Did it actually get destroyed? Yes, I think Morocco did actually lose their army. I assume it's this battle in Andalusia that resulted in them losing their army. Now, why the hell they went to Andalusia, I do not know. Oh, game, yes, I know. Oh, shit, Egypt. You snuck your army all the way down there. Can't say I blame you, though. Are we still inferior in nuclear strength? We are still inferior in nuclear strength. Okay, go help them take that fort, because apparently they're failing miserably. Spain, I'm frankly surprised you haven't tried to invade the home islands. I would have. At this point, because it's basically undefended. I mean, yes, it would result in you effectively leaving your home undefended, but you could try it. It doesn't hurt. Unless you fail, then it does, obviously, but I've only got a single army up there. And it's basically just in case Ireland decides to get ballsy as a member of the EU. I realize that that army realistically is going to do nothing in an actual fight. Okay, now you've separated these two. But again, the end result is the same, no matter what. Well, actually, wait. This might be preferable. Because this army is going to have to make up its mind. Does it support the guys up in Jain, or however it's pronounced, or does it support the army in Cadiz? Let's find out. Okay, it's going to go and try and support the army in Cadiz. I'm going to move you into Granada. I'm going to send the second army to also support you in Granada. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, too late now. Crush them quickly, crush them quick. Oh, god damn it. Oh shit, did they wipe out that entire army? Oh, they did. I've kind of got to call bull on that, personally. I don't think that should have been large enough to wipe out the entire army, personally. Fine, Algeria, you get to live a little bit longer. Because I just lost an army. And also, actually, let's cancel those buildings. Build them in Africa because that's where the army is needed. Do we still have the rebels, or did my vassals deal with those in the process of the war? Nope, looks like we still got the rebels. I'm gonna have to deal with those guys. No, go all... Okay. Guys, we have a truce with fucking Spain. Does EU not have... Oh, god damn it. So used to Stellaris now, where when you have a truce with somebody, you can go through their fucking space without a problem. EU4 apparently does not have that. Actually, no, you stay up there. EU, I need you to go and deal with these rebels. They're kind of getting on my nerves now. Yes, game. I know there are rebels. I'm gonna deal with them. I just had bigger fish to fry because rebels aren't normally a threat. Unless you're a tiny nation that just lost a war. Then, sure, they are. And Israel is fighting Palestine. Yeah, I mean, I guess you should succeed. Assyria just took a chunk out of somebody. Yeah, they just took a chunk out of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has lost pretty much all their wars because somehow they lost a war early on against the UAE. I don't know how. Because Saudi Arabia has oil that they should have been able to use to fund mercenaries or whatever they needed to survive. But somehow they screwed up. Tunisia, you have no friends. Well then, Tunisia, I have an offer for you. It's called, you're going to get conquered now. And I'm going to use a single army to do it because I only need one. And you go down to Benin because you need to get back some of the stuff you lost. No, Kenya and Angola, you're not allowed to walk through my borders. You don't even have to. Well, Kenya, yes. Angola, no. Yes, game, I know there are rebels. You know what? You here, I'm just going to set you to... Where is it? Autonomous rebel suppression. I'm not going to click around everywhere to try and deal with those rebels. That's just too many, or too much clicking. Build more nukes because apparently Spain has a ton of nukes. Don't know why Spain has a ton of nukes, but they apparently do. Okay, Tunisia, welcome to being under British rule. I hope you enjoy your stay, because you're going to be stuck here forever. Let's find a nice sizable province to set as your home, because I'm pretty sure you always return to that province once you're done with rebel suppression, so that's a good province for you. Where are these guys going? They're going there. Go kill them. Gabon, what are you doing? Why are you turning around? Come help me. You can occupy the provinces. I'll let my army deal with the rebel armies. Shorten the training. I don't want to do that, but I clearly have to. This has been going for, okay, an hour 24. Yeah, I think I'll probably be ending this stream once we finish dealing with these rebels. Oh. Don't forget to go into here and raise local autonomy in a number of provinces. Only the ones that are really pissed off, though. Also, don't forget to mothball the forts, because I don't need to pay for them during peace. And it gets me some extra money. Not a whole lot, though, because it's not like I have a ton of forts. Alright. Really? Okay. Sure, game. I don't think that's a great idea, sending 9K against 52. But if you want to do it, I won't stop you. I just think it's a terrible idea. And is clearly very poorly thought out. Now to find a place to put you. There's no good provinces bordering Ethiopia, sadly. We've already checked that before. I guess just go back to... Well, not back. You're the new army. Replacing the army that got destroyed in a battle that shouldn't have destroyed it, but certainly should have resulted in it taking a ton of losses. Now you're going to decide to go ahead and focus on dealing with occupations rather than the rebel army? That's a little surprising. You must have already planned that out beforehand. Well enough to where the AI, for whatever reason, in charge of the autonomous rebel suppression decided not to change plans. Need to go deal with the rest of the damn rebels. Morocco has some revolutionaries that could potentially rise up and change it to a constitutional republic. Sure, if they want to do that, I won't stop them. I don't think they'll succeed, because I'd probably go and help. What the hell was that? You walked into rebel province, decided, wait, nope, I'm not going to go and retake this one right now. You know what? No. No more nukes for now. We got 3 years. Let's try and get to Miltech 94. That'll help us out. And no autonomous rebel suppression. I need to get up a military level. Maybe that'll help. You know what? You can stay basically right where you are. Oh crap, Angola. Ooh. Angola just got swallowed up. You know what? One last quick war. Just to finish it up. Let's just go ahead and conquer Angola and Burundi. This will take like just a couple of seconds, basically. Oh no, South Africa's guaranteeing your independence. Can I declare war on Burundi? Yes, I can. Okay, we'll declare the war via Burundi rather than Angola. Because apparently Angola was in a war with South Africa, lost. South Africa, I guess, took pity on them and decided, I will guarantee your independence after I just beat the crap out of you. That's a bit of a weird thought process in my opinion, but okay, I won't stop them. Kill the army first. And in this case, South Africa can't do anything about me wanting to conquer Angola. They should have guaranteed the independence of Burundi. But I guess they didn't realize that I could just declare war on Angola via Burundi. Doesn't change anything, I'm going to be conquering them both anyway. Oh, and my truce with Saudi Arabia is over. Yep, feel free to go ahead and deal with those guys, because if you don't, they're going to form rebels. Damn it, Gabon. Okay, this is fine. Conquer all of that. This is mine now. Thank you very much. Deal with the remnants of their army real quick. Who are your friends? You're allied with South Africa now. You decided to abandon your friends for South Africa. The person that beat the crap out of your friends. It's kind of a dick move, to be honest. Well, we got quite a bit of conquest done this time around. Let me go ahead and save. So, we have gone from having Africa look like this to now looking mostly red, which is always good to hear. Well, as long as you're red, rather. And China, I don't think has done much outside of maybe beat the crap out of Myanmar a little bit. Oh damn. Yeah, Russia, you kind of seem to have a China problem. You are technically winning the war, however, I assume partly because these provinces are effectively worthless for Russia. And you've probably won a number of battles against China. Although China has managed to slip troops down to Kazan, apparently, although you are retaking it ever so slowly. This is one of those cases where you don't really want to root for either side, because you don't really want either one to win. Now, Japan beating China, I wouldn't complain about. That's great for me, because Japan's tiny and, well, yeah, Japan beating either of these two is fine with me. But these two fighting one another, one of them winning, no, I don't want that. Probably about 2, maybe 3 more parts at most to finish conquering Africa. And like I said at the start of this stream, I'm thinking after we're done with Africa, we're just gonna make the jump to South America. I don't think I really need to bother with conquering any more stuff. Although, admittedly, due to the fact that we have very little manpower, I think the next part might not have a war. I don't know, we'll see. I guess it depends on who I end up fighting. But I'll see you all in the next part, which should be back to just a standard recorded part. This one was just streamed because I wanted to make up for having missed some episodes in the past. Obviously, though, because I did this stream, you're not going to get a part next week. So, sorry about that, but at least you know in advance. Because I don't have the time to go and record a part after doing this stream now. So, yeah. But we are getting much closer to feeling comfortable enough to invade the US. In terms of military, they're still quite a ways ahead of us. But we are getting there. Wow. China, of all people, is out of manpower. And same with Russia. So these two are now literally fighting with just what they have left out in the field. They don't have the ability to really replenish troops within a reasonable time frame. So they are literally bleeding one another dry, effectively, for lack of a better way to describe it. Yeah, that is going to be an interesting war to actually see how that turns out. Which I assume we'll find out how that turns out in part 8. But nonetheless, so I will see you all in the next part. Like I said, that'll be a recorded part again. But until then, a goodbye and farewell.